And now, world news, watching out for your money. Congress is about to spend more billions of dollars on a jet engine that the military says it doesn't want. Can the waste be stopped, or is this a kind of congressional craziness? Brian Ross, as we said, watching out for your money.
It's called the Joint Strike Fighter, the F-35. Built by Lockheed, powered by Pratt & Whitney engines, the U.S. warplane of the future. But now, even though the military is perfectly happy with the engines it has, some in Congress want another company to keep building a second engine, a pork barrel project the military sees as a $3 billion boondoggle.
We have recommended for several years now against funding this engine, considering it a waste of money.
But that has not stopped Congress. Just this week, the House Armed Services Committee voted to put more money in the budget for the second engine.
Mr. Smith votes aye.
Are you saying Congress knows better than the military?
Well, I'll tell you this much. DOD has frequently been wrong about many programs.
The alternative engine would be built by General Electric, which lost out in the initial Pentagon competition and has since mounted a multi-million-dollar lobbying campaign, an end run, to get a piece of the F-35 action.
This is a $100 billion business over the next 30-plus years, and we plan on capturing half of that business at least.
As part of its lobbying effort, GE hired 3 former senators, John Breaux, Trent Locke, and John Warner. The company also promised new jobs in 8 states, including Michigan, home state for the chairman of the Senate Armed Services Committee, Carl Levin, who favors the extra GE engine.
We are taking money that we could use for capabilities we really need and spending it on something we don't need.
GE and its supporters in Congress say a second engine would create competition for Pratt & Whitney and result in long-term savings.
Only in Washington does a proposal where everybody wins get considered a competition.
Secretary Gates says he will strongly recommend that President Obama veto the entire defense spending bill if Congress continues to insist on building this unwanted second engine. And Diana, it looks like that's what it might take to stop Congress from doing it.
Bold stand by Secretary Gates. Brian Ross reporting tonight.